At some point early this year, I was sending more than 500 DMs for a business that was almost dying. And while the one thing that people actually know me for, this channel just sat dead then. And crazy part, I thought I was actually being smart. I've been gone for a while, and this video is me explaining where I was gone, what happened, what broke, and what's different now. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Papa Niass and I'm documenting my journey building a successful AI agency from Nigeria. And if you're also building from a third world country like me, I think this is also where you should be. So first off, I took a step back intentionally. I stepped back on purpose because I didn't want to dump brand new tutorials just like everyone else. People out there are just following the crowd, building what they don't really need, building what's not really useful for them. And I wanted to know exactly what my content starts for before posting any other thing. And honestly, I'm an overthinker. It takes me a real time to land the exact thing I want, but I do land eventually. I said the middle of that clarity process, feed deals came in, paid deals, 2-day deadlines, and I got pulled into chasing deadlines instead of thinking. No space to brainstorm the direction I was going. I was just doing what I think I should be doing. And then I made a decision that sounded very mature at that time. I told myself, recording videos is not an option, making money is. So instead, I went all in on CW Studios. CW Studio is a creative studio I built under the FPS AI umbrella. I set more than 500 DMs, tracking response rates, running the Giri operation. Meanwhile, the instance I was actually funding my life was declining there. Everything just go crazy. Rock bottom was ruined. Started breaking and failing repeatedly. The worst part was me not understanding what was actually happening to me at that point of time. There's no lies, no data. I asked like star rating because that's the only way I could cope through it. That's the only way I could go through it. And so it helps me and it makes me feel like I'm not just useless. That's just one of those days. The discipline I used to be automatic disappeared. I wasn't lazy, but the engine itself is gone. And that's just another different problem, which is way more scarier. So here is the part where every YouTuber tells you they found the money routine that fits their life. But that's not what happened. What happened is that I started asking questions like, how did I get here exactly? What are the things I did to make me end up in this particular situation? And we all know that about social media. Social media is filled with noise. You get sucked in, you start popping other creators. Before you know it, you don't know what your content stands for anymore or who exactly you are. That's exactly what happened to me before the break. The break was not the cure, it was just the disease. And again, I just got tired of content gurus saying, just keep posting. Social media has changed. The question is not whether a video goes viral, but what does going viral convert into? So then I got a new rule to live by. If you have a clear direction and a monetization plan, don't start content creation. Or you can only start to get comfortable with the camera. Don't expect love to carry you. Because I refused to come back before I passed my own test. So then I cleaned the house properly. So the first thing I did was, I handed over CW Studios to a friend of mine. I still begin to guide him on some certain things, like closing clients. For me personally, this chapter is closed. No bitterness, it just taught me the creative AI space. I got connected with the creative part of me, which is something I'm going to tell you guys on another video. But it just wasn't my lane at this point in time. But what I'm working on right now, honestly, is the brain fog is still there. Afternoons, it starts on most days. So my response, scale down on purpose. Do 2 things today, do 3 things tomorrow, 2 things today, 2 things tomorrow. Bit by bit, no rushing. So I'm not fighting my current capacity, I'm just working within it. So initially, I used to work with the day stacking routine, which I got from a book I read, Atomic Habits. I used to stack my days, which was actually helping me previously, but then everything just changed. It's not helping me anymore. And if I try to post myself in the doing things, I ended up feeling that my day is going to waste and I don't like learn anything, I don't get anything. It's just as if I wasted my day. And going that in a couple of days, I almost wasted a week or a month without even knowing the exact direction I was going. But even when things I had, I just think about, I was learning editing tools that would like help me level up my content game. I made mistake and outside doing it, and sometimes my PC just crashes whenever I'm using the tool because it's not strong enough to use it. And I also noticed production quality is part of the identity now. Part of the identity now, not just decoration. I want my videos to feel different because I am different. So which brings me to why this channel is not even called the same name anymore. The old name was a very topic, and the new name is actually what I do. So this channel is now for me building for real from Nigeria, from wherever I am, in the public, the wins, the power calls, the constraints, and all of it. Most AI content is made for the Western audience, wrong references, wrong budget assumptions. I'm made it for people like me, and you watch it happen here. FPS AI is the main thing I'm building. The structure already exists. I'm rehearsing it piece by piece. What exactly it is and the offer behind it, that's what I'm going to talk about in the coming videos. So I can't say I came back with nothing, but right now, I have no huge leverage or no huge audience. That's not a reason to stay quiet. Building from scratch is still building. The basic period, honestly, I can't even explain what happened. I can't fully explain whatever I went through, and I'm not even going to try. I'm just grateful that I'm still here and I'm still moving. If you ever lost your fire and to go find it again, I guess you already understand what this video stands for. So, and in the next one, I'll be showing you what I'm building. See you then, guys. Cheers.